beautiful friends. My name is Carrie Cox, and welcome to my channel where we learn how to use our personal power to build a connection between mind, body, and spirit. Today we are going to do a twin flame reading. I was actually in the process of filming a different video when I was getting interrupted by one of my guides who basically was pushing me to do this reading because there's an important message that needs to come out today for the twin flame community. I have a very tuned in, tapped in psychic dog, and whenever this particular guide comes around, he's a husky and he's not normally a vocal dog, but he was definitely trying to vocalize and talk because he wanted to let me know that this particular guide was here in the room, and so I had to acknowledge him. And when I asked him what he wanted, I pulled a card because that's the only way he can speak to me, and the card that came out was this. So I knew that to investigate further what he wants to let me know, we need to pull cards. So this is the only card I had pulled, and that right away, I saw the 1111. I see the twin flame. I verified with him that yes, this is a read for the twin flame community. So what this Four of Flames card means is that we are in a time right now where manifestation is all around us. It is happening, and we can manifest anything we want right now. So if you are not in union with your twin flame and you want to be in union with your twin flame, we have to start tapping in right now. Start doing the inner work. Start trying to manifest this relationship with the twin flame, with the relationship with yourself, because right now is a time for building and manifesting. And Spirit is saying that there's a lot of abundance coming in, and that this is a time of blossoming. It's a time of fertility, which fertility is something new is being born. And so that new being born is whatever it is that you're trying to manifest with your twin flame. It's being set in motion, and that's what this key is saying. This key is saying that it is getting set in motion, that the energy of this key is very grounding, and it's solidifying and structuring to the creative process. We have this abundant energy coming in around the heart and the home and the celebration of family and friends. So Spirit is asking you, what are you trying to create around family, friends, your heart, and your home? How have you brought your creative vision to manifest joy in your life? To what have you just given birth to? And what awaits you behind the next doorway? Those are some questions to think about. We're going to pull some more cards to see what Spirit wants to say beyond this. We know this is definitely a message for the Twin Flame Collective. And because he was really insistent on me doing this right now, this has got to be a super important message for whoever finds this message. We have Ace of Chalices. Okay, this Ace of Chalice is the Holy Grail. And in this card, it's like a fountain. The waters of the chalice flow back into the lake, a scene of joy and abundance. Depicted in the waters are small water crystals, reminding us that all the water holds memories of its perfected form, as taught through the wonderful work of Dr. Masaru Emoto, Messages from Water. Ace of Chalice is about something opening in our emotions. It's a new relationship is usually what's coming in with the arrival of this key. Whatever that relationship may be, it holds a blessing from the sacred chalice. Love with the highest and purest intention, and you will be in the flow of its beauty. So what it's saying is, if you are in separation from your twin flame, that separation period could be coming to an end. You could be manifesting them into your existence right now. So if you have found this video, it's because you are in the process of creating and manifesting a new beginning with your twin flame. Yes. Two of Chalices. We have the 1 and the 2. And you could see even with the divine masculine and the divine feminine on the front of that card. Not about gender, just about divine masculine, divine feminine coming into union together. It's like going from the single to the double. This is definitely a message of separation for twin flames ending. This card represents unconditional love, which unconditional love is our twin flame. In this photo, the goddess, the divine feminine, is adored by the male energy and it's in its innocence and purity of thought and intention. When this key arrives in a reading, you are invited to celebrate the people who have come into your life and the goddess within all of us. This is really a call to the divine feminine that it's time to start celebrating our femininity. It's time to start tapping more into our femininity. Okay, let's see if we have another card from Spirit. Spirit, what else do you want the Twin Flame Collective to know? Okay, the next card we have is the Eight of Chalices. We have a whole lot of chalices here. So first, let's talk about what this Eight of Chalice represents. So this Eight of Chalice card, what it's saying to me, I feel like what it's saying is that there is this, that he's leaving something behind. He's leaving behind all these chalices. He's turned his back on it and he's walking away. And it's very symbolic for leaving behind your ego, leaving behind relationships that no longer serve you, all the things that no longer serve you in your journey. What this card is saying is it's time to leave all that behind and go to higher ground. And that higher ground is coming more into alignment with your higher self, more into alignment with your twin flame. And the only way you can come into alignment with your twin flame and come into union with your twin flame is to experience an ego death, to leave your ego behind, to work on your own inner transformation. And the reward for that is you manifest in this perfect person who is you, who is going to help you ascend even more. But this person cannot come in if ego is in the way and there's this runner-chaser dynamic happening and you are in separation from that twin flame. Spirit is saying that if you leave everything behind, leave behind the ego, leave behind what no longer serves you, come into alignment with your awareness, have gratitude for your journey so far and the journey that's to come, you are going to manifest an end to your separation. But in order to do that, you have to be willing to turn your back on what no longer serves you. You have to be willing to let go of those things that no longer serve you and the ego. So we have a whole lot of chalices in this, and chalice is represented by the element of water. Okay, so when we think about water, it's all about emotions. So really what this reading is saying is, in order to come into divine union with your twin flame, you got to start letting go of these unrepressed emotions, these thoughts and patterns that are no longer part of your paradigm anymore. The chalices are the containers, but the element is the water, and the water represents our emotions. So there's this seductive lure of the psyche and the illusionary nature. They both contribute to our experience. So you have to ask yourself, is your chalice full and overflowing with emotion? Or is it lying broken on the ground and the water's running away? And the suit speaks of many aspects of our emotional experience and the range of that experience depicted in the state of the water in each of these keys, which we have the 1, the 2, and the 8. This key speaks of love in its heights and sadness in its lows. And so it's always seeking balance. And the whole entire twin flame relationship is about balance between the masculine and the feminine. And when you can come into balance within yourself, within your own masculine and feminine, you will come into balance with your twin flame. But if something is out of balance within your own masculine and feminine, then something's out of balance in your twin flame energy as well. And so you have to be in balance with yours for your twin flame to be able to be manifested into your existence. And right now is a time where we are manifesting in an end to the separation, which means we have to be working on our own masculine and feminine. Remember that the masculine is the chalice itself. It is the container, and the water inside the container is the divine feminine. So in order for the container to hold the water, there needs to be balance between the water and the container. Just like within yourself, there needs to be a balance between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, and Spirit is telling me to pull another card, so we're going to pull another card from this deck for this twin flame message for the collective, for ending separation. There is a call that's happening right now between twin flames. They are coming into union at a rapid pace because it is necessary right now for the ascension of the planet. Oh boy, this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Now we have the Three of Flames, which for me in this deck, this is definitely a twin flame card. And this card represents unbridled potential and the abundance of spirit and light that perpetually unfold when we open to spirit and when we recognize the unlimited beauty in all life. This card is about moving forward with the decision of the two, knowing that abundance is a matter of being in flow of the earth's rhythm, acknowledging the magnificence of what that truly means for all of us. As the figure in the Three of Flames looks out at this breathtaking color of sunrise, she is in every bit in the moment, celebrating the miracle of the new day and knowing that the infinite beauty of spirit is hers to behold and make manifest. She is as much the observer as she is the bearer of the flame. Another confirmation that you are in a moment of manifesting whatever your heart desires. And so in order to do so, you need to be in the present moment. You need to be grateful in that present moment. So some questions to ask yourself are, how are you honoring the highest good in your spiritual process? And are you able to be in the moment, or are you projecting into the future? Because if you're projecting into the future, then that's showing the universe that you have a lack somewhere in your life. You can't have lack. You can only be in the present moment if you want to manifest whatever you want to manifest. The law of attraction is about being present in the moment and having a sense of feeling as if it's already happened to you. And so if you're projecting into the future, you're not feeling into it as if you already have it. And so you're showing the universe a lack. Spirit is saying there's another message here. And this is the craziest how in alignment this all is with the twin flame journey is just magnificent. Okay, and the next card to come out is Alchemy. The twin flame journey is all about an alchemical process. And when you understand alchemy and how it works, you will understand how you are co-creating your own destiny. And this card stands for transmutation. So what this card is saying is you've been transforming, you've been manifesting, you've been up-leveling. And through this up-leveling and transformation, you are creating new forms. And those new forms are what you're manifesting. So the ancient alchemists were attempting to change lead to gold. Their higher purpose was in transmuting the dense physical body into the spiritual light body of the enlightened soul. The alchemy key employs the magical process of glass blowing, whereby the four primary earth elements of air, the breath of the glass blower, water dripped from above to cool the glass, fire melting the glass, and earth, the silicates that melted form glass, are combined to create the new form, a beautiful blown glass sphere. Let us not forget that the consciousness of the artist, the focused intent, is the primal ingredient or impetus in the process of transmutation. So it is your focused intent. It is your intention that is part of the process of transmutation. So the alchemical key is rich in meaning and can be interpreted at many levels. On the one hand, it's about blending different elements with patience and skills to create a desired outcome or new form. And on the other hand, it speaks of the balancing aspect of our lives in order to move forward. For some, it is a key to spiritual healing, building from the previous key of death versus immortality, and how we learn from our grief and fear when we embrace our own infinity. So words that could be associated with this card are chemistry, temperance, mixing, blending, combining, merging, experimentation, and synthesis. So how can you bring all of this together? How can you bring everything from this entire reading together to create a new perspective? And how do you balance the various aspects that you're bringing into harmony into your life? What is the right blend of the ingredients for this situation at hand? And do you have the patience to keep working until you find the solution? What is my vision for what I am trying to create, and how do I plan to achieve it? And ask yourself, do you have balance in your heart, mind, and soul? Because when you do, you are going to have unconditional love with your twin flame. I hope this reading helped whoever needed to hear it. It was definitely a very strong message coming through and needed to come through for the Twin Flame Collective. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. Keep moving forward on your own inner journey. Keep that intent locked in the vision of what you want to create and manifest. Spirit is saying, don't give up. You are transforming, you are manifesting, and abundance is coming in next. Stay present, stay focused, and stay beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful friends. Namaste.